Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing destination Thailand visas, and the question being posed, will only 2 entries per year be allowed for those using the destination Thailand visa? I thought of making this video after reading a recent tweet from the Phuket News. We'll put this on screen. Quote, any foreigner found entering visa-free more than twice without a valid reason will be denied entry. That's not actually what the decree said, what the announcement, the discussion said. I made another video contemporaneously with this one where I did a deep dive, did the analysis. They're not saying no border runs. They're not saying only 2. They're saying you can only use 2 entries per year. This was a decree that came out back around about 2017, 2018, somewhere in there. I can't remember exactly when there was an official Royal Gazette directive that said foreigners on visa exemptions could only enter the country twice a year. 2 calendar years was, twice per calendar year was the requirement that immigration had to let someone in exemption status. Now, let me quote further here before we go into further analysis. Quote, along with officers targeting border area offenders, closer scrutiny of visa extensions, and even greater overstay enforcement, meaning charges and deportation. So the question posed by this video, will there only be 2 entries allowed on destination Thailand visas? I've discussed this before. The creation of the DTV was really nebulous. It was politically driven. The prior government was basically bringing it, well, a faction of the prior government created it fully as a unilateral brainchild of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. They didn't seek consensus from the Ministry of Interior, which deals with immigration internally as well as at checkpoints at the borders. And as a result, we're left with the situation we've got right now, which is, does this 2 entry rule pertain to destination Thailand visas? And I'm asking the question genuinely because I think it could be interpreted to. Why? Because the destination Thailand visa isn't really a traditional visa in the traditional sense of the term. It's not a standard tourist visa. It was created, again, purely by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs without consensus from Interior, and Interior has the discretion per the decree, again, back in 17 or 18, as I recall, that stipulated that you got 2 entries per year on exemption status. I can see where that can be interpreted to say, hey, you shouldn't be using the destination Thailand visa to live in Thailand. That could be, I can see a scenario play out at some point where they say that and they say, hey, you know, this was designed to sort of hop around ASEAN. It wasn't designed to live in Thailand. Also, again, factoring in the fact Interior never got to weigh in on any policy pertaining to the DTV. I could see them taking the position, interpreting the rules as they sit right now to say, hey, we're not going to allow more than 2 entries on a DTV, at least 2 entries in a given calendar year, which some will say, well, 2 entries in a calendar year, you get a year of status out of the DTV. Fair enough. But as more entries go by and they start to stack up, I can see fact patterns where immigration starts looking at these DTV holders, wondering what they're doing here. The underlying policy is that the DTV was not intended to really live here, but be a nomad, sort of passing through, etc. I could see where this issue of 2 entries, notwithstanding the fact it isn't really the policy it's been bandied about as it pertains to border runs, I could see where this analysis pertaining to 2 entries per year could be applied to the DTV. That being said, it remains to be seen, and we'll certainly be keeping people updated on this channel as the situation evolves.